Andrew, the next two letters that we're going to talk about are G and R. When you put G and R together, it makes the sound grr, grr. So, here are some words. Green, green, grape, and grandpa. Can you think of another word that starts with G and R that makes the grr sound at the beginning?
Grr, grr. How about groan?
Groan, that's a great word. And actually, I talked to Grandpa the other day, and he said that he saw us at the zoo and that we really look like we've grown.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, Paige. I don't groan. I'm usually pretty happy.
No, Andrew, not a groan like, ugh. Like that you've grown and gotten taller.
Oh, I think I have.
I think you have too. The next two letters that we're going to talk about are F and R. And when you put those two letters together, they make the sound fur, fur. Just like in the words frog, freeze, and fry. Andrew, can you think of a word that begins with the letters F and R and makes the fur sound at the beginning?
Fur, fur. How about free?
Free is a great word. And actually, I've been thinking it would be really nice of us to make our neighbors some burgers. So why don't you go and get a sign so that they know about the free burgers, and I'll go get the burgers and we'll meet back here.
Sounds good.
Okay. Man, oh man, do these burgers look tasty. The neighbors are gonna love them.
Free the burgers! Free the burgers! Run free, burgers! Be free! Run, run! Free!
What on earth are you doing, Andrew?
I'm freeing the burgers!
The burgers don't need to be freed. It's not like they're in jail. I was saying that we were gonna give them away for free. Like people don't have to pay for them? Oh, Andrew. The next two letters that we're going to talk about are D and R. And when you put the two letters D and R together, it makes the sound dur, dur. Just like in the words draw, drink, and derive. Andrew, can you think of any word that starts with the sound dur?
Drop.
That's right, drop. Actually, speaking of drops, I am really in the mood for a lemon drop. I just love lemon drops. They're so good. They taste so sweet. And Andrew, what are you doing?
Lemon drop.
I said I was in the mood for a lemon drop. I didn't mean that I was in the mood for you to drop a lemon. I meant the candy. The next two letters we're going to talk about are P and R. And when you put P and R together, you get the sound purr, purr. So just like in the words prince, present, and pretty. Andrew, can you think of any other word that starts with a P and an R that makes the purr sound at the beginning?
Press.
That's right, press. And speaking of press, I was wondering if you could do me a favor and press this shirt for me. It's kind of wrinkly.
I guess. I mean, it's not very heavy, but...
Oh, Andrew. Not bench press. I mean like press it with an iron to get all the wrinkles out.
So you don't want me to press it like this, huh?
That's really not going to help the wrinkles. The next two letters we're going to talk about are W and R. When you put W and R together, it makes the sound, almost as if the W isn't even there. Just like in the words wrong, wrap, and wrist. Can you come up with a word that starts with W and R and makes the sound?
Right.
Right, great job.
Like the opposite of wrong.
Yes, That's right, that right is the opposite of wrong. But that right is spelled R-I-G-H-T. And if you want to talk about the right that starts with a W, that's how you spell it, W-R-I-T-E. And this spells right like the kind of writing I'm doing on the board.
I get it.
The next two letters that we're going to talk about are T and R. And when you put T and R together, they make the sound tur, tur. Just like in the words track, train, and triangle. Andrew, can you think of a word that begins with T and R and makes the tur sound at the beginning?
Trip.
That's right, trip.
We should go on a trip, Paige.
Watch this one, kids. That's a great idea, Andrew. Why don't you go get on the bus over there and head on a trip?
Okay. Oh,
I tripped him.
Paige, that's not the kind of trip I was talking about. I was thinking we'd go on a plane somewhere, like to Hawaii.
I know, Andrew. I was just kidding. I'm sorry. The next two letters that we're going to talk about are C and R. And when you put those together, they make the sound cur. Just like in the words crab, crow, and crack. Andrew, can you think of another word that starts with the letters C and R and makes the cur sound at the beginning?
Cream.
Excellent job! And actually, I've been meaning to tell you, your skin kind of looks dry. I think maybe it would be good if you put some cream on it just to make it a little softer.
That's a good idea.
You know, sometimes kids, when your skin gets dry in the cold weather, a great idea is just to put some moisturizing cream on it and just make it nice and smooth and soft. And, Andrew?
This cream sure does taste good too.
That is not the cream I was talking about. I was talking about this kind of cream, like lotion.
Oops.
That's the kind of cream you put on a dessert. Oh. The next two letters that we're going to talk about are B and R. And when you put B and R together, they make the sound burr, burr. Just like in the words brick, brush, and broke. Andrew, can you come up with another word that starts with the letters B and R and makes the burr sound at the beginning?
Bright.
Bright! That's great! Great job! You know, boys and girls, some people have been saying that Andrew's not too bright because he doesn't always get some of my jokes and stuff like that. But I just think he's doing such a good job with these letters. He's really learning to read, and I think he is bright. And, Andrew, what is on your face?
Nobody can say I'm not bright now.
Oh, Andrew, I didn't mean bright like bright as in bright color. I meant bright as in, like, you're smart bright. Oh, man. Kids, you did a great job today. You should be proud of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.